We're going to talk about how to have discipline coming up.
Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Talent.
And I'm Ty, and we're from HisAndHerMoney.com, where we're showing you how to have better money,
Become a better couple,
and live a better life.
So guys, listen, discipline is something that we all need. I think we know we need it, but we're not always that good with applying it to our life, because discipline oftentimes require us looking in the mirror, realizing that we're not disciplined in a certain area, and also realizing that we're going to have to make a bunch of changes to get discipline in an area. And sometimes, a lot of times, change is difficult. And so we've been doing some evaluating of our lives, and there's some areas in our lives where we're like, man, we need some more discipline. We need to up. Even though we might have some discipline, we recognize that we needed some more. One was in our health and fitness. And so we recently challenged ourselves for 3 weeks to not eat meat. And so that was a change, but it was a change that we knew would help us in the long run, a change that could reset us, reboot us, give us a new lease on this new journey of health and fitness. But you know what? Discipline, again, it's not easy. We talk it like, okay, this is the day that everything changes and I'm going to do this better, I'm going to do that better. Then when it's time to walk it out, things can get a little hazy, things could go a little awry, and that's when the discipline either goes up or goes away.
That's right. And so, as my husband said, the past 3 weeks, we haven't eaten any meat. But however, it wasn't about the meat. We actually decided as a couple to go on a fast. And a fast for for us in the Christian community is just simply denying ourselves of, it could be food for a certain amount of time, whether it be hours of the day or a certain type of food. And so we chose to do a Daniel's fast. And that's where pretty much you just eat anything that really grows from the ground. So no meat, but you can have like beans and grains and vegetables and fruit and things like that. And we always, even though sometimes our flesh does not look forward to going on a fast, our spirit man is very, very excited and eager to go on a fast, because that's usually when you can almost like hear a little bit clearer. God downloads instructions. He gives clear instructions on next steps and things like that. And so we've been in a place where we're just seeking instructions because we're in a very, very expansion just time and season of our lives. And so we're like, okay, God, show us what you want us to do. And so we decided to do a fast and go on a fast. And just like as my husband said, anytime you're doing anything in the area of discipline, a lot of times you're just trying to almost get things right. Sometimes it can be putting on the spirit of perfection, right? Maybe you want to make sure that you're never late, and so you're trying to be disciplined in that area. Maybe you want to watch what you eat, so you're trying to be disciplined in the area of your health. Maybe you're trying to be disciplined in the area of your money, and so you're trying to budget and learning how to budget and things like that. And so one day in prayer, I was praying to God, and as usual, and as often, I would say, God, give me the discipline, and I would start naming certain areas. And so this particular day, I was just praying for the discipline in the area of just choosing what foods to eat and just different things like that. And God spoke to me so clearly, and I knew that it was a message, not just for me, but it was a message for the masses. And I knew that we had to share with you guys. He said, Ty, don't just pray for the discipline, but pray for the desire. Let me say that again, see if some of you all caught that. Don't pray for the discipline, but pray for the desire. And when he said it, I knew that it was truth. I said, God, I hear you. And he began to say, you can have a discipline in a certain area, but if you don't have a desire, that discipline won't last. But if you pray for the desire and you have a desire for a thing, the discipline will come, because now you have a desire and passion for it. And I'm like, whoa, I was so excited to tell you that, like, stop praying for the discipline, pray for the desire. And so it was from that day forth that I started to change my prayer. It wasn't that I totally neglected the area of discipline. I just started to say, God, give me the desire in these certain areas. And one scripture that I want to read to you guys, Matthew 6:21. And I'm going to read the NIV version. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. And so praying for the desire, that's a heart issue, right? And so sometimes we're looking for treasure in materialistic things or in things that are concrete, but sometimes we need to change the heart. And we need to say, okay, God, what are the treasures of my heart? And where's my desire at? And so I began to pray that prayer. And I would say, when I say this is a dangerous prayer, I don't mean like dangerous and harmful. I mean like, if you want to be serious, pray this prayer, but be ready to start to see the discipline rise up and the desire rise up. Y'all, I started praying for the desire. Let me tell y'all, I was thinking about things at night, couldn't wait till the next day because I had that desire was just burning in me. Like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to do this and do that because I was ready to put certain things in place. And so we shared it with our students. We teach a financial class at our church, and we shared it with them, and they're like, oh my gosh, I started praying that prayer, and things are changing for them as well too. So if you want to know how to be disciplined in a certain area, I challenge you to not just seek for the discipline, but seek for the desire. God, change my heart in this area. Show me how I can grow. Show me how I can have a love for this thing. Show me how it even brings you glory, how it pleases you. So therefore, my heart will be able to turn towards your will.
So now we want to hear from you. You've been seeking to grow in your discipline in this area and that area. We want to know what that particular area is so that we can pray with you, because remember now, we're not praying for the discipline anymore. We're praying for the desire. Lord, give me the desire to be a better steward of my money. Lord, give me the desire to be the best spouse that I can be. Lord, give me the desire to be the best employee or entrepreneur that I can be. We want to know what those things are that you're going to pray to the Lord for a new desire about. Leave that in the comment section down below.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and also share it. Don't forget, we have a wealth of information over at our website at HisAndHerMoney.com. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, we would love to have you subscribe. Hit that little button below and also that little bell notification to be notified of any time we put out a new video.
That's all we got for this time, guys. It's been great. Till next time.
Bye.
Peace.